Hey guys, T Glizzy here, and today we just got our first bit of information about Destiny 2, a new saga. So this is what Bungie is going to be calling Destiny 2 once we wrap up with the Final Shape expansion in 2024. We're going to be heading into a new saga of Destiny 2, and this information comes directly from Luke Smith himself. If you aren't familiar with who Luke Smith is, he's the executive creative director of the Destiny universe, so basically the overseer of the entire Destiny franchise, and they had him on the Game Maker's Notebook podcast when he revealed this information. So we are going to be going over all of this information in today's video. So if you do go on to enjoy, please be sure to let me know by smashing that thumbs up button. But without further ado, let's dive straight into it. So I'm going to go ahead and play a clip from the Game Maker's Notebook podcast. And during this podcast, Luke Smith is discussing the current narrative side of Destiny 2 and how the connected seasonal stories can feel a bit like if you weren't there for the ride, that you're coming late to the party, and that's a really hard hurdle to overcome. So basically, Luke Smith wants to somehow bring all of this Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 content together so that new players are able to hop in and understand where the story's at, and they're not feeling so left behind. So again, I'm gonna go ahead and play that clip for you right now.
Team's done, oh my gosh, like an amazing job. Like our narrative team has done an incredible job of building out this series of threads that are all heading somewhere, and it is in fact all heading somewhere. And it can feel a bit like if you weren't there for the ride, that you're coming late to the party, and that's a really hard hurdle to overcome. And so I think for us, when we look at this arc, we call it the end of the light and dark saga, we're going to have that kind of relighting of the engines, so to speak, of welcoming folks back in. And I think that we've got to continue to figure out how to like slope the floor for folks coming back into the universe, and what are the tools that we can create. What can Bungie create to help that? What can we build to help that? There's certainly the go watch amazing YouTubers, summaries of the story so far, but we shouldn't expect our players to do that. Those services that those YouTubers provide is awesome, but we got to figure out a way to do a little bit more here, because this is the when you're if you consider the two projects together, we're in year 8 or so of this. A lot's gone on over the last 8 years, and you can't play all of it. So how can we help folks catch up? Like it's a really tough problem.
So from that clip, we understand a little bit more about the Destiny 2 new saga. We now know that Bungie wants to relight the engine, so to speak, to welcome folks back into the game. And also, Luke Smith went on to say, if you consider the two projects, Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 together, we're in year 8 of this, and there's a lot going on over the last 8 years, and you can't play through all of it, so we want to help folks catch up, and it's a really tough problem. So Bungie right now is trying to get over that hurdle after the Final Shape expansion, with getting players caught up with the Light and Darkness saga. So maybe we could see all of the seasonal content come together, and we'd actually be able to play through that seasonal content again as maybe like an official storyline for Destiny 2. Who knows what the future could hold, but at least we know now that Bungie is definitely going to be making some huge changes to the game to get new players back into the game, and maybe we'll see the new light program actually become a lot better than what it is right now, because we can all agree that the new light experience is definitely not the best experience in Destiny 2. But yeah guys, that's going to do it for me in this Destiny 2 video. If you did enjoy, please be sure to let me know by smashing that thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe for more. And I being your boy T Glizzy, you guys have been my awesome viewers, and I'll see you guys in another. Peace.